Supercharged Popstar Helpers is breaking the mold a little bit because this is a Happy Helpers segment, but this is actually the first segment of the ninth episode of the second season of Mickey Mouse Roadster Racers, and it's really unusual for the first segment to be a Happy Helpers one. But it worked very well. This focuses on a character called Nina Glitter, who is a pop star who is coming to Hot Dog Hills Arena to do a performance. And the Happy Helpers are tasked with various things. Daisy and Kugaloka are going to pick her up in the tour bus from the airport, and Minnie has to take charge of the roadies, which just so happen to be Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. And needless to say, things get off to a smooth start, but then things begin to go a little bit awry. Nina wants to make various stops, which means they're against the clock. Several things go wrong with setting up, and of course the delay with Nina getting there causes some problems as well. I think it's perfectly fine. There was one thing that my adult brain didn't like. It got a little bit disgruntled by, but I'll talk with a spoiler warning about what that is, as it's something that happens towards the end. But I think Nina Glitter is a perfect character, actually, because she's very likable, but she has a little bit of an attitude, which I think is exactly the kind of character they should have portrayed for this pop star, this somebody who's portrayed as being a big sensation, somebody who's maybe got a tiny bit of an ego, but not so much that she's unlikable. She has some backup singers with her who provide it would have worked without those characters, but it gave it a little bit more substance. The costumes in this are beautiful, particularly Daisy's. Daisy wears some fabulous outfits, and I rather enjoyed it. There's a lot of pink. There is definitely a lot of pink in this, which I like. So it's not bad. It's a pretty decent episode that's got a good story to it and some really good characters. The thing that disgruntled me, so this is a spoiler now, at the end, when Nina isn't there on time and Minnie goes on stage to do a warm-up performance, fair enough, nothing wrong with that, but she sang Bo Be Mine, or whatever they're calling this song, and no warm-up act would sing one of the songs of the main act. And obviously for young children watching it, that's going to go over their heads. It's not going to be an issue. But for me watching it with my adult brain, my first thought was, why is she singing the main act's song? So it's a little bit disgruntling. But it's obviously a minor thing and doesn't really affect the actual episode. It is unusual to have it in this first segment, but it worked well enough. I'm not sure if they'll do that going forward, but I'm keen to see. But Popstar Helpers wasn't bad at all.